In Maple Grove Thursday, a jarring scene after a vehicle crashed into a garage, starting a fire. According to police, a vehicle slammed into the garage of this home in the 15,000 block of 96th Avenue. When officers arrived, they found a man unconscious inside the vehicle. As they attempted to pull him out, both the vehicle and garage became engulfed in flames. The Maple Grove Fire Department quickly got the fire under control, and first responders removed the man from the vehicle. The man, who was in his 70s or 80s, was taken to the hospital. CCX News later confirmed that the man died. A preliminary investigation shows the driver may have suffered a medical event leading to the crash. 2 police officers also had to be taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. The officers are expected to recover. Brooklyn Park police continue to investigate an incident in which a body was found in a creek. Officers were dispatched around 2:30 in the afternoon Wednesday to a report of a body in Shingle Creek at Brookdale Park. Officers found what looked to be a middle-aged man's body. Authorities have not identified the man. Police do not believe foul play was a factor in his death. The Hennepin County Sheriff's Water Patrol Division is investigating the incident. A carjacking suspect is charged with a dozen felonies that involved numerous vehicle thefts, including a case in Plymouth. 21-year-old Rama Lewis is scheduled to appear in court on Monday. He's a suspect in at least 9 vehicle theft cases ranging from Edina to Minnetonka to Plymouth. In one of those cases, Lewis is accused of attacking a woman and her 13-year-old son in their Minnetonka driveway. According to the criminal complaint, Lewis is believed to be bringing high-end stolen vehicles from the Twin Cities to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as part of a crime ring with other suspects. Coming up this weekend, a chance to get your pet microchipped for less. Typically, the safety precaution costs about $70, but a clinic presented by Brooklyn Park Pet Hospital and the police department is dropping that cost to $20. Certified vet tech Natalie Vogel says having a microchip increases your chance of reuniting with a missing pet.
Too often. It's unfortunate. We probably about half of, maybe 75% of the animals that come in here that are strays are not microchipped, which makes the chances of them being reunited with their owner pretty small.
The event goes from 1 to 4 Saturday at the Pet Hospital parking lot. All available slots have filled up, but if you attend the event on Saturday, Vogel says you'll get a voucher for a low-cost microchip that's good for the next week. This weekend, more than 300 cyclists will make their way to Maple Grove for an event that's new to Minnesota. It's expected to raise an estimated $300,000 for Alzheimer's and dementia research. Delane Cleveland joins us with more on what's happening. Delane?
Hi, Emily. I'm at Elm Creek Park Reserve in Maple Grove, which on Saturday is hosting the inaugural Ride to End Alzheimer's cycling event. Joining me now to talk more about that is Sarah Prevo with the Alzheimer's Association. Sarah, tell me what is happening this weekend?
Oh, we're making history, right? This is a part of history. This is the first year ever that the Ride to End Alz is in Minnesota. And it's because there's so many people that are into cycling and riding their bike in Minnesota, and also about ending Alzheimer's. This disease is affecting 6 million Americans, and we need to do something about it. It is such a hard disease and something that feels out of your control often, but this is what we can do. This event is about healing. It's going to be so meaningful, and to see hundreds and hundreds of cyclists coming together for such a good cause on Saturday, it's going to be epic.
And I understand that you have a personal story, which is why you're taking part in it. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so my father-in-law has vascular dementia, and it's hard. It is a hard disease, and it is something that makes you feel so alone. And that's why we do this. Everyone has a story, and so many people come together to heal together. And we're just doing that by riding our bikes and raising money. And it's life-changing. When you say the word Alzheimer's, it can be really awful, and dementia. And I'm experiencing that myself, and so many people are, but we're doing something about it.
And you talked about raising money. Just tell me, why is an event like this so important for the financial aspect?
Yeah, so 100% of what we raise through the Ride to End Alz goes to research. And right now, we are in the era of treatment. We have never been at this point before, and 100% of what we raise goes to research. So we need donations, we need volunteers. It's going to be a fun event, and really, it's about making a difference and being a part of history, because this is the first time we're doing this in Minnesota and right here in Maple Grove.
All right, thank you, Sarah. So the first wave of cyclists will take off at 8 a.m. on Saturday. For more information on the event or to donate, you can go to our website at ccxmedia.org. Reporting in Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
This time of year, you see pumpkins everywhere, and that includes on stage too. The musical Spookley the Square Pumpkin is showing at Stages Theater in Hopkins. The small but mighty cast features more than a dozen performers who sing, dance, and tell the popular pumpkin story with puppets.
You need to think about not only moving yourself, but also giving breath to your character and making sure the mouth is moving and you're doing all the movements with yourself and also the puppets.
The musical centers on how Spookley is bullied by the other pumpkins in the patch, but in the end, he uses his unique square shape to save the day. It's a timely message.
So this is good timing because not only is it around the season of Halloween, but it's also anti-bullying month.
Spookley the Square Pumpkin has been performed 4 times at Stages Theater. It runs through October 29th.
My daughter started making necklaces. She makes what we call affirmation fashion. I tell her every day that your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. And if there's anything better than being beautiful, it's being smart. And if there's anything better than being smart, it's being kind. And reaffirming that every day is our method of making sure her chin never drops.